We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Ilian Omar spreads Palestinian misinformation, clean energy investments, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Squad member Ilian Omar drew criticism for tweeting a photo of dead children with the caption, "Child Genocide in Palestine." The photo showed 7 dead children wrapped in white and claimed they were part of the 614 Palestinian children murdered by the Israeli forces. A community note from X, formerly known as Twitter, stated that the picture was actually from a 2013 sarin gas attack in Syria and not from the Israel-Hamas war. Fellow squad member Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez warned about the incredibly high amount of misinformation on social media about the ongoing war and urged her followers to pause and check for verification. If you see a claim, photo, or video that triggers a strong emotional reaction, take a moment to pause and check for veracity/confirmation from multiple sources, she wrote on X. Omar has since removed the tweet after the criticism. Iran's foreign minister has warned that an Israeli ground offensive in Gaza would force Iran to directly intervene, likely expanding the war to other parts of the Middle East, according to a report. The foreign minister made the comment during a meeting with a United Nations envoy to the Middle East on Saturday in Beirut. Diplomatic sources told Axios that the foreign minister said Iran doesn't want the conflict to spill over to other parts of the region, but insisted that Iran will have to respond if the Israeli operation continues in Gaza. While an Israeli ground assault on Gaza was looming on Sunday, as of Monday morning, it had not started. Sources within Hamas and Hezbollah have confirmed that Iran has directly been involved in the attacks through training and money. Nearly 3/4 of American voters are unhappy with how things are going in the country today, including half of Democrats, according to the latest Fox News survey. Overall, 72% of voters are dissatisfied. That number has only been higher 5 times, and 2 of those were in the last year and a half. A record 79% were dissatisfied in 2009, when the question was first asked, while it hit 75% last summer during August 2022. Current dissatisfaction is up almost 20 points since the early days of President Joe Biden's administration, when 53% felt that way. That's a grim view. That grim view isn't only held by Biden's partisan detractors. 49% of Democrats are dissatisfied, up 29 points since the start of the presidency. Among independents, 83% are unhappy, up 18 points. An overwhelming 92% majority of Republicans are also dissatisfied, up 8 points. Republicans on Friday nominated Representative Jim Jordan of Ohio to be the next Speaker of the House, setting up a battle in the lower chamber after Republican Steve Scalise ended his own bid for the job. Jordan is now looking to secure the votes needed to obtain the gavel. However, Jordan, a founding member of the far-right House Freedom Caucus and staunch ally of former President Donald Trump, is facing opposition both from Democrats and the more centered faction of the GOP. A secret second ballot showed that many Republicans did not intend to vote for Jordan, putting his quest for Speaker in potential jeopardy if he is unable to secure the necessary 217 votes. The White House is committing $7 billion to build 7 regional hubs for clean hydrogen development, President Biden announced Friday. Areas across the United States will share the funds, which will include 17 states. The project is about people coming together across state lines, across industries, across political parties to build a stronger, more sustainable economy, Biden said during an announcement of the project. The development of clean hydrogen from these hubs will eliminate 25 million metric tons of carbon dioxide emissions from end users each year, an amount roughly equivalent to combined annual emissions of over 5.5 million gasoline-powered cars, the White House said in a press release. Though Connecticut is a leader in hydrogen fuel cells, neither Connecticut nor anywhere else in the Northeast received one of these hubs. Louisiana Republican Jeff Landry was elected the state's governor on Saturday, flipping the seat to the GOP. Landry, currently the Louisiana Attorney General, emerged from a large field of contenders from both parties to carry the election with 52% of the vote. He will succeed current Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards, who is term limited. Numerous Republicans and at least one prominent Democrat were all pining for the job, but Landry sealed his victory to flip the state's governorship to GOP for the first time since 2016. Landry was endorsed by a number of prominent Republicans, including former President Donald Trump and GOP members of the U.S. House of Representatives. Rite Aid said Sunday it had filed for bankruptcy after failing to come up with the money to settle hundreds of federal, state, and private lawsuits accusing the pharmacy chain of filling illegal painkiller prescriptions. Rite Aid, hobbled by declining sales, said it had obtained $3.45 billion in financing to keep operating as it restructures its debt. The company appointed a new chief executive, Jeffrey Stein, to lead the restructuring, which will include the closing of more of the chain's 2,100 stores. Rite Aid is one of several pharmacy chains facing lawsuits over their alleged roles in fueling the opioid crisis. The Justice Department in March accused the company of filling painkiller prescriptions despite obvious red flags indicating misuse. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.